Once upon a time, in a small village nestled amidst lush green hills, there lived a young woman named Sujata. She was known throughout the village for her kindness, but she often found herself distracted by the judgments and opinions of others. Sujata had a beautiful garden where she grew a variety of flowers. Every morning, she would tend to her garden, nurturing the plants with love and care. She took great pride in her garden and would often invite neighbors and friends to see her beautiful blooms. One day, as she was working in her garden, she overheard her neighbors, Rina and Maya, whispering to each other. They were discussing how Sujata's garden could be even more beautiful if she planted different flowers and arranged them differently. They compared her garden to others in the village and offered unsolicited advice on how she should improve it. Sujata felt hurt and began to doubt her gardening skills. She started to question her choices and wondered if she should indeed change her garden to please others. She even considered uprooting her beloved flowers and replacing them with those suggested by Rina and Maya. That night, Sujata couldn't sleep. Her mind was filled with thoughts about what others had said. Seeking clarity, she decided to visit the village's wise old monk, Ajahn Kem. Sujata explained her predicament to Ajahn Kem, tears welling up in her eyes. The monk listened patiently and then offered her some sage advice. He said, "Sujata, the path to true happiness lies within you, not in the opinions of others. Your garden is a reflection of your heart. If you plant and tend to the flowers that bring you joy, your garden will flourish, and it will be the most beautiful garden to you. Don't be swayed by the judgments of others." Sujata took Ajahn Kem's words to heart. The next morning, she returned to her garden with renewed determination. She decided to focus on what made her happy. She planted more of her favorite flowers, arranged them as she liked, and continued to nurture them with love and care. As the seasons passed, Sujata's garden bloomed with an unparalleled vibrancy. It attracted butterflies, bees, and birds from miles around. People from the village, including Rina and Maya, were astounded by its beauty. They realized that Sujata's garden had become a place of serenity and inspiration, but what mattered most to Sujata was the sense of contentment she found in her garden. She no longer worried about the opinions of others. Instead, she focused on nurturing her inner peace, just as she nurtured her flowers. In this simple way, Sujata learned the valuable lesson of focusing on herself and her own happiness, rather than being consumed by the judgments and expectations of others. She discovered that when you tend to your inner garden, the outer world becomes more beautiful too, and happiness blossoms like the most vibrant of flowers.